goal. Tomi Lahren's the co-host of the Big Weekend Show. Tommy, I mean, Teddy Roosevelt saw it coming. Why can't we see it now?
Well, I think most of us see it pretty clearly, Jesse, but I have to go back to the statues because I thought that the left solved racism when they toppled all those statues in 2020 and the Dixie Chicks became the Chicks and Lady Antebellum became Lady A. I thought that they solved all of our problems, so I don't know why we're still arguing over this. I thought that was the fix when the NFL put end racism in the end zone. I thought that this was so far behind us, but unfortunately the left still hates America. It's still not enough, but I can't help but remember the summer of 2024, Jesse, when they were the party of joy. Do you remember that? When Kamala tried to sell us that at the DNC convention, that they were joyous, that they loved America, that they were dancing around. Yeah. Now they've gone back to their true north, which is hating this country and everything it stands for, and electing candidates, or at least putting up candidates that, quite frankly, hate this country, and they're very transparent about it.
You know, we have slogans.
A choice. We either pick people that love this country or not.
Yeah, they have slogans and destruction. And every 4 years they wave the flag to fool you. But we all know what's in their heart because they tell us. They're literally telling us they're trying to eradicate Western civilization. How about this woman in Denver? She's never done anything except serve coffee. And I'm not putting down serving coffee, but that's not really a qualification for Congress. My son, who's 9, can serve coffee.
Well, I think AOC is the blueprint, right? She was a bartender, and now she's a member of Congress. And again, nothing against bartenders and baristas. I think those are very noble people in our society, and I cheer them on. But it's not so much the serving of the cocktails or the serving of the coffee. It's everything that these people stand for. And a lot of these people, by the way, are Nepo babies. A lot of these people come from money, and they're highly educated, but they're the dumbest people among us. And then they're campaigning with Hassan Piker. Like that's some kind of an accolade to them, a feather in their cap. These people are utterly ridiculous, but Jesse, I like to see it because at least these people are honest, right? At least these people tell us exactly what they stand for. They give people a clear choice to vote on in November instead of all these other folks who actually vote for much of the same things, but they're just not as social media savvy and they're just not as honest. So at least we have these people who are quite frankly ridiculous, but at least they're telling us exactly what we need to know. And if this is where the Democrat Party is going, you know, I like our chances. I think that we're going to live to fight another day. And we know President Trump will. You
know, Trump did a very good job nailing these people to the wall last time. I remember that one ad. Kamala Harris wants to give sex change surgeries to illegal aliens in prison. I mean, and that was pretty far left. Now they want to abolish the prison. They're keeping the illegal aliens that need new breasts. I mean, so it's like, it's not even close.
Yeah, now they want to pay for all of that, too, by the way. If you have New York socialists that actually want taxpayer dollars to fund gender-affirming care. So at least they're honest about it, Jesse. Give the people a choice and let us decide which way we want to go. A lot of these people, they're great on TikTok. I don't think they're going to be so great in Congress. But that's a Democrat problem. That's not our problem. They got to contend with that.
That's right. Young, dumb, and good with their thumbs, as I always say. Tomi Lahren, great to see you. Happy July 4th. We're almost there. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.